All right, finally found a spot to sit down, so I thought I'd talk about things I take with me on a day hike. All right, so today got a fanny pack on me, got my pants, and all my other stuff. So let's go over what you can see first. So first of all, wearing some Eddie Bauer pants. I got these off of Costco for like I think $20 or $30. Underneath, I'm wearing some grid fleece. Underneath, I'm wearing some grid fleece thermals. These are great because they have the loft of fleece, but because of the grid finish, it seems like it wicks moisture very well and also ventilates really well. So even though my legs are comfortable right now, as I was hiking along, I didn't feel them get too uncomfortable. Wearing some Nike, I think they're Wild Horse 8s. Using these this year because they have the most aggressive lugs you could find on Nike shoes, and they have quote unquote a new rubber compound. On my left, I have bear spray. Safety's attached. You could flick this off and pop a bear if they charge you. But my first line of defense against bears is obviously being loud, making myself large. There's black bears in the area here, so I take this as a precaution just to make sure my family worries less and stuff. On my right, I have a soft flask. This is great because no need to twist it open to drink, and at the same time, after you drink, you could drink and not worry about spilling your water. That being said, if I squeeze this really hard, it's gonna spill some water. If something presses the cap, maybe it might leak a little, but other than that, this is great because this goes right here. Fill it with air sometimes when it's empty just to slide it in, but goes right there, stays secure throughout my hikes. Now in my right pocket, I usually have my phone, but I have some SPF lip balm. Very important. I also have sunscreen on my face because you still got to worry about UV. Got my AirPods tethered to my waist. And then in my right pocket right now, got my wallet. So in my right pocket, I have my wallet. I keep this in my pocket just because inside I have an air tag. So there's an air tag in my pants at all times. And then this is more of an urban thing. So I carry pepper spray. This is Palm OC. What I like about it, it has the safety mechanism here. There's no, you'll notice on Saber pepper sprays, you have to flick a safety and then press it. This one, putting your thumb into the firing position undoes the safety. So because of that, faster deployment time. God forbid I have to use this to defend myself, I'll be able to deploy it faster. Let's go over my fanny pack. This is an Alpha Light fanny pack. It's made in Indonesia. What I like about it, it's got the stretch mesh front pocket. So even though it's ultralight, it's ultra utilitarian. I got my glasses in here just because right now when I wear the full ski mask setup, it does fog up, as you can see, like, and now I can't see, I could trip on a rock. So just in case I see a bird or something, got these glasses in the stretch mesh pocket so they don't get bent. And then inside the main fanny pack compartment, I just got binocs. These are Nox. Every now and then, it's nice to be able to just look at a bird or a deer that you see from far away. And these have quite a lot of zoom. So wearing gloves, these are just Under Armour rain gloves. They got a DWR finish on them. They're not waterproof, they're water resistant, but they dry quick and they're comfortable for this weather rating. They also have grip on the hands and they work with my phone. And then on my wrist, I have my Apple Watch Ultra. Not the best hiking watch, and it seems like I wish Apple would make like an All Trails or a Gaia GPS competitor, but it seems like, I hope that's the direction they're going. Because for now, it seems like the first 20 minutes I'm on my hike, the watch is still like trying to update or trying to pull the map from my phone onto the watch. So because of that, for the first like 30 minutes of every hike, I'm just using my phone. And then after that, I transition to using my watch. Why I keep a phone and a watch is because the new Apple iPhones have satellite communication capabilities. So if I keep my phone secure, then I know that I have a way to call for help. That being said, you should always let people know where you're hiking, let people know when you should be back, and let them know to call emergency services if you don't make it back on time. Before we take care of the bag, I forgot the other items I'm wearing. Balaclava, obviously. This is the balaclava Costco has in stock right now. I got it because I like how the face covering and the head covering are sort of separate. So if I want, I could just use this as a sort of like fully enclosed beanie. And then if I want more protection, I could pull my face under. And it was super cheap. Came in a 2-pack, gave one to my brother, kept one for myself. This outer shell I'm wearing is the Outdoor Research Ferrosi hoodie. The good thing about this, it's like a windbreaker, and it's got a DWR finish, so it could withstand like 10 to 30 minutes of rain from what I've seen. And for extreme rain, if you're running it could handle like 5 to 10 minutes of extreme rain. After that, it starts wetting out. But the good thing about this, it's got Cordura reinforced shoulders and other patches on it, so it's very abrasion resistant compared to other windbreakers. It breathes well. I've worn this while running in the winter and stuff, and I've worn this as like my only layer in like the fall. So it's a great active layer. It does take the bite out of the wind, not as much as a rain jacket, but it does work. And I tend to, if I'm wearing a puffy jacket, I'll actually wear this Ferrosi hoodie over the puffy jacket because it stops the wind from taking away my heat. So this is a great layer to have. Goes up to your neck. It's got a very loose fit, and the hood also fits over helmets. So if you've got like a climbing helmet that you're wearing, if you're search and rescue and you're wearing like a helmet for safety or such, this is a great hoodie to have as it'll go over your helmet. It's got a phone pocket here. You could also pack the sweater into one of these side pockets. And underneath, I'm wearing, let's see, this quarter zip fleece. This is an Avalanche quarter zip fleece from Costco. Got this for 12 bucks. So a really great purchase. Fully synthetic, so if you sweat, your sweat's gonna dry fast. It's gonna wick out to the outer layer, and honestly, it's already dry. I sweat not quite a bit, but I sweat a lot more than average. On a typical summer day hike, for 10 miles, I'll end up taking like 3 liters of water, 1,000 milligrams of sodium, or even more. And yeah, I just tend to sweat a lot, and I'm dry right now. And then finally, underneath, I'm wearing a Eddie Bauer t-shirt, also from Costco, 2-pack for 15 bucks. It was their free dry t-shirt. Dries super quick, doesn't get stinky as much as other gym shirts, and super cheap. Now let's actually go over what's in my bag. So here we have the ULA Dragon. Oh shit. Here we have the ULA Dragonfly. So I have a lot more gear than I typically carry, just because I just got this bag recently and I'm in the process of testing it out. It's an ultralight backpack, but it's not the lightest backpack you could obviously use. Why I like this pack, it's a global travel bag, so it fits most airlines' luggage requirements. It's made out of ultra fabric, which is some of the lightest fabric you could buy right now. And then the mesh on the sides and the front is ultra mesh. So it's like some of the most abrasion resistant mesh you could get right now. Now let's go over what's in these side pockets. On this side, I have all my water for the day. I'm not gonna take the Nalgene out, it's kind of stuck. Actually, take this out. Got an Nalgene, got an extra water bottle, but this is my water for the day. I also have the soft flask at the front, so I won't be running short on water anytime soon. Man, I feel like I'm gonna open this bag and then not gonna be able to pack everything back in. On this side here, I have my ground sheet. This is from Hilltop Packs. We got a custom printed water resistant ground sheet here. I should actually put this under my backpack. All right. Now that the ground sheet's down there, I like bringing the ground sheet because sometimes you want to take your shoes off. When you get back to the car, I have a pair of shoes to change into just in case these are too muddy. Don't want to be dragging mud all around your car, right? So this ground sheet's great. I got a custom design on it, Vault Boy, obviously. For me, it's a combination of high visibility, but still a unique design. So it's great. I could hang this off my backpack in an emergency just to get some extra visibility. Then on this exterior stretch pocket, we actually have my shit kit. All right, so again, Hilltop Packs printed shit bag, poop bag. In here, we got some paper towels, some hand sanitizer, or not paper towels. We have toilet paper, a lot of it. Because sometimes I bring my family hiking, parents and stuff. We got some hand sanitizer, some random, let's see. Meadowbrook Financial Brokers gave me this hand sanitizer bottle. If you're in New York and looking for a mortgage or something like that, check out Meadowbrook. They're good people there. And then finally, we have Bogler Co. trowel. Is this Bogler Co? Yeah, Bogler Co. trowel made by a small business out in Utah, maybe. Utah, I believe. I feel like all of these are made in Utah. But if it's not out in Utah, it's just a guy making these nice shovels. So go check him out. It's like some of the lightest poop shovels you could buy. And let's get this put away properly so I don't lose it. Because I have had to take a dump once. And this thing came in handy. All right, in the stretch compartment now. Let's get this front panel open. Oh, we also have a carabiner, this climbing thing here. I just have this as an emergency, just in case I get hurt and I don't know, the person rescuing me needs it to like medevac or airlift me. So what I like about this bag is that it opens clamshell style, and we could go over what we have here. So here we have a sit pad. I should have been sitting on this from the very start because my butt's cold and probably a little damp from the moss I'm sitting on. We have a dry bag for my extra clothing. I got underwear in here, socks, what else? Yeah, underwear, socks, and my my puffy jacket. Let me get this on for now, actually. I'm starting to get a bit chilly while we're sitting here and enjoy the warmth of this puffy jacket. So this is the Outdoor Research Superstrand LT without the hoodie. The cool thing about this jacket is it uses synthetic insulation. So if it gets wet, it's not gonna lose as much performance as down. As being a sweaty person, it really helps me. For socks, I got some wool Nike ACG socks here. These are great because they're wool, they're warm. Now wool doesn't dry fast, but these socks are for hunkering down and waiting. And God forbid I have to change out of the socks I'm wearing right now. Yeah, these socks will be here to help me. Next, let's go over this little piece of gear. We got the Cascade Wild. Is it Cascade Wild? Yeah, Cascade Wild Ultralight Table. Now this is great because it kind of folds out. Let's see. You fold this out. Oh yeah, you gotta bend this the other way when you first open it just so it stays straight. Folds out. And then you got a little table for keeping things off the ground when you're working on them. So if you're getting a little camping meal together, there's that. You got my electronics dry bag from Treadlight Gear out in UK. So this is a handmade dry bag for all my batteries, my oh shit, my headlamp should be in there. All right, so for my headlamp, this should be in here so it stays dry. But I got a 10,000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery and extra wires for my watch, for my phone, and for my headlamp. Always go hiking with a headlamp. You never know when you might get when it might take longer than expected to get back to your car. All right, let's go over the next piece. So here we got my little what is this? It's my toiletries bag. Instead of toiletries, which you would take camping, in here I got sunscreen. I got Picaridin for ticks and ticks and other biting bugs. I've got anti-itch cream for poison ivy and stings and stuff like that. And I've got Neosporin for minor cuts, scrapes, and burns. And yeah, those are the 3 things I have in here. Also have sunscreen. Yeah, sunscreen, if I didn't mention that. All right, let's go over the next 2 pieces of gear. They're kind of one and the same. Here we got the Outdoor Research Helium rain pants and the Outdoor Research Helium jacket. As you can see, this combo gets super small, like just like both the pants and the jacket, you could squeeze them down into the size of like what is this, like a kid's football, you know. I got big hands, I could put on my basketball, so saying this squeezes down into the size of my hand isn't a good analogy because my hands are huge. That being said, these are great. If you look at reviews online, a lot of people say that their Outdoor Research Helium jackets wet out. For me, the hood itself seems to get wet around 40 to 60, like in 60 minutes of like hard downpour rain, the hood gets wet. Now that being said, I am a sweaty person, and if you look into the engineering of how rain jackets work, all rain jackets are going to get wet inside eventually, just because of all the steam getting released by your body. So that being said, get this when it's on sale. Otherwise, use a Frog Togs also when it's on sale. Those are like $5. This is over $100. I got this for 60% off, so that's why I use it. Comes with a lifetime warranty as well. Next, we have this little cork massage ball here. Every now and then, if you have a cramp, especially on the arch of your foot, this is a great item to roll it out with. And it doesn't weigh anything, or it barely weighs anything, so it just takes up volume in your bag. Next, we got my, this is my emergency shelter kit. In here, we have an Ultra TNT tarp, some tent stakes, some rope, and we also got mosquito netting, and we have, what else? We have a ground sheet in there, and a Tyvek, is it Tyvek? A Mylar Mylar thermal blanket, either in here or in my Diddy bag, which I'll get to soon. So this is, I do some trail running in the summer. So God forbid I fall, get hurt or something, and I need to stay there until rescue comes. I could cover myself from rain. I could cover myself from getting soaked from the ground. And I could put like a little Mylar sheet up to help reflect my heat back. This isn't for long-term sustainment. This is for maybe a night, maybe 2 nights, and, you know, just until rescue gets to you. It also weighs nothing, you know. Like, I could almost blow this away in the wind if I let this go. Next, I'm actually recording a different video, which is why I have this. This is actually a food hanging bag. In here, I have a cook kit and emergency food. Now, usually I don't bring out the cook kit because, one, you don't need a fire. You usually don't need a fire. You don't need to cook on a day hike. I just have this here because I have an MRE for fun. And if it doesn't have the flameless ration heater inside, I have a stove in here, which I can use to heat up the MRE. That being said, always carry some emergency food, carry some sodium, carry some carbohydrates, carry some protein. All 3 of those are vital for controlling keeping your blood plasma effective. That being said, I'm not a nutritionalist, I'm not a professional, so consult with your doctor if you have special needs when it comes to your diet. Otherwise, you know, protein, carbohydrates, and salt and hydration are like the things you need. Finally, let's go over my heaviest item, or let's go over my lightest item, backpack cover. This is a rain cover from REI. A lot of people don't like using these. I'm 50-50 on these. I hate carrying the weight of water soaked into mesh, you know? So if it does rain, I put this over my pack. It just stops like a good 2/3 of the bag from getting wet. But in sustained rain, eventually water's gonna soak in. So that's why I have all these different bags in here to keep everything organized. Some people dislike that, some people like it. I like having a bunch of different bags, doesn't hurt me. Next, we have our ditty bag. Inside the ditty bag, just random things. We have water filtration sacks. So if I lose my water bottles or something, I could use these bags to hold water. Heat blanket. Clothing repair kit in here. We have emergency whistles. We have a tourniquet just in case I catch a serious bleed. We got a compass. We got a flint in here as a fire source. I usually have a lighter too, but recently I went to a concert and they confiscated my lighter because they can't have people with lighters in concerts apparently. And that is almost all my gear. I have some micro spikes here just in case, or ultralight micro spikes. I don't know how good those are. They might be a liability. So I'm gonna get real micro spikes if I go out in the snow or the ice. All right, let's make sure everything packs away. Finally, we have an MRE here. We got menu item 18, beef ravioli and meat sauce. I don't know if I'm gonna get to eat this today. If I have time, I will. If I don't, we could always do that another day. All right, in here we have my water filtration system, Picaridin B-free with the filter bag, or with the soft flask is in here. Always carry water filtration systems on you. And then finally, in this pocket we have some extra gloves, a toque, and just to keep me warm, if I need some extra insulation. And I believe that's everything on the inside. We still have one more pocket to go over and one more item to go over. All right, let's go over what's in the brain of the pack here. So we got some Noon tablets here. I believe these are 300 milligrams of sodium per tablet. Let me see. Damn, I wish I could read. Yeah, 300 milligrams of sodium in here. A liter of sweat has around 4 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it. We got our first aid kit in here. We got some salt sticks in here. These are, I believe, 50 to 100 milligrams of sodium. We got some extra gummies in here. And then we got my car keys in here tethered to keychain, or to key clip, so I don't lose them. Finally, this item on the side here, this is an ultralight stool from Grand Trunk. Might put out a review on this later, might pull this out today, but I'm just carrying this to see how it carries, if it's something I would consider taking with me on a day hike. And it seems like it is. When I go hiking with my parents or something like that, once we get to like a scenic destination, they like taking a seat, or they might be winded, or even I might like to take a seat. So having a sit pad, having a ground sheet, having this chair means up to 3 people could sit without getting their butt dirty. And yeah, great options overall. So these are the items I take with me on a day hike. Yeah. You might notice I don't have a satellite communicator. That's because I have my phone. This is a day hike, and my parents and my friends know where I am right now. However, I highly recommend, if you have the means to buy a satellite communicator, because there are emergencies that happen. where there are many emergencies that happen where people unfortunately pass away, where they could have survived if they had a satellite communicator, if they had a way for people to find them. So make sure you follow proper safety steps and you let people know where you are. Finally, let's go over these right here. There's a Cascade Wild trekking poles. They're in the swamp finish. Not the smartest idea, because I've almost left these behind like 10 or 15 times now. So maybe in the future I won't, I'll use something that's more visible. But I'm gonna use these until these break. I'm gonna use these pants until they rip. I'm gonna use these gloves until they disintegrate, hopefully. I don't wanna spend too much money on these items. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed me going over the items I take with me on a day hike. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you found any of this helpful. I hope people go out more. I hope people take care of their parks more. Please don't leave litter behind. And yeah, hope everyone has a great holiday season. Hope everyone has some great hikes this winter. Have a great day.